We no longer question why things in our daily lives are the way they are, because they have long since entrenched themselves into our routine, even when you don't fully understand them. Therefore, we're going to take a closer look at some of the most commonly used items to show how much thought went into designing them. Hopefully this is going to enlighten you as to their full potential. Number 1. The tiny buttons on your jeans. These buttons are also called rivets, and they're the unnoticed heroes who help your jeans survive longer. They support holding the cloth together by being positioned in the places where you're most likely to tear them from movement or strain. This idea goes back to 1829, when Strauss observed that miners were always complaining about their trousers not lasting through the workdays. Number 2. The hole in the top of a lollipop stick. For years we've been bothered by this odd little hole that appears when you finish a candy. If the whistle doesn't work, then why would anyone put it there? Well, it appears that the reason for this hole in the lolly stick has to do with manufacturing. When pouring hot molten caramel into the mold, some of it leaks into this hole and hardens, allowing the candy to stick onto the lollipop stick and not fall off. Number 3. A teeny tiny pocket that's seemingly pointless. Chances are you've been wearing a classic pair of jeans and they've got this tiny pocket above the front pockets as well, in the same spot where occasionally your thumb gets caught. Originally, a hand watch was intended to be tucked inside. Levi notes it's been used for a variety of things over the years, including holding tickets, coins, and matches. Number 4. Double-colored erasers. Marks left on various types of paper by various pencils are removed by using varied colored sides. The blue side is for rougher, grainier paper and darker marks, whilst the soft, pinkish orange side is suited for lighter grades of paper. As a result of the fact that many people didn't grasp what it was intended for, the blue side was later advertised for erasing pen marks. Number 5. The small holes in locks. These aid in drainage and they help let water out of the locks, preventing rust and muck buildup so they can function well. The hole can also be used to maintain the lock's internal mechanism by lubricating it. Number 6. The extra eyelets on shoes. You can tighten the shoe around your ankle and stop it from shifting if you thread your laces through them. By doing this, you can improve the shoe stability, lower the impact's loading rates, and stop your foot from shifting position as you ascend or descend hills and trails. Excellent for hiking and jogging. Number 7. The half belt on coats. Half belts are frequently applied to clothing today for aesthetic reasons. To gather up all the excess material, however, so that soldiers could walk without tripping, they were first applied to huge military jackets that served as blankets. Number 8. The ridges on the F and J keys on a keyboard. These help with finger placement. It would be so much simpler to type this way since you don't need to look down. They also aid in correctly positioning the left and right hands without looking at the keyboard. Number 9. The little slot at the end of a measuring tape. A lot of measuring tapes have a metal stub with a tiny slot at the end. If your hands are full, measure the slot by hanging it from a nail. You can then see that the stub has a little serration on one side, if you pay close attention. Without a pencil, this can be used to indicate points. Number 10. The holes in the handles of utensils. These work excellent for hanging pots and pans, and they're also ideal for holding spoons and ladles when cooking. You can avoid having a cluttered kitchen counter this way. There are a lot of objects with hidden potential uses that we are mostly not aware of. Well, I hope we've been able to reveal some of the objects and basically what they can be used for from all their normal uses that we know of. I hope that we've been able to enlighten you a bit and give you a reason to look out for different objects from a different two-way perspective. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like and leave a comment down below.